This is King. King has had a hand injury, but back for the first time tonight after having had a cast on the hand. Mollard for Murrayfield. Jim lets it go. Good feint and a good shot. Stopped by Hansen. McEwen got through. Shot was on target. And we'll now have a pause while the net's put back on its moorings.
There's all the signs that this is definitely not going to be a low-scoring game. The defences are not covering very well, and there's lots of shots on these goalies, and they're going to be all busy both ends of the rink tonight by the looks of it.
Just over halfway through this first period. 9 minutes and 35 seconds remaining. 1-0 to Murrayfield. And this is Pete Smith, number 21. They could come forward in support. 19 is Moria.
The goalkeeper's going to get a penalty here for shooting the puck straight out the eyes when there was danger of another player coming. That was a silly penalty from Jeff Smith's point of view, and he's just lost Cardiff their big advantage to try and get back on level terms here.
Second time that Smith has been penalised. He's been responsible for both the occasions that Cardiff have had to play short-handed, although he himself doesn't go to the bench. His namesake has gone, Pete Smith. So we've now got a man on each side in the sin bin. Lawless. Moria in front of the net. Hope. Lawless.
There you go.
Murrayfield win back possession. 3 men in the break. And Lawless for Cardiff. Got round. For a moment, Murray Hansen didn't know where the puck was then. Into the side netting, the crowd thought it was in. There's a lot of jubilation among the Cardiff fans, but it was premature. And for once, right in front of the crease, Tony Hand couldn't take the pass.
Get out.
We got another penalty coming up here.
Penalty to come, but not until Murrayfield lose possession.
It looks like we got another penalty to Paul Heavey, and it might be for slashing or holding. The Cardiff team all got caught in there when they didn't score, and suddenly it was a 3-on-2 break. And Heavey's... Yes, Jim Mollard here was looking for the pass to Tony Hand. He waited well and made a nice pass, but Tony should have put that in the net. He just lost control at the last minute.
Cardiff now then with 2 in the sin bin.
You don't want to play hockey.
Yeah, this is a rather critical time for the Cardiff team, because 3 men now for quite a long time, and they can't afford to lose goals here, because once Murrayfield getting full strength, they're going to score goals here.
Their preoccupation now is going to be just to keep Murrayfield under control if they can, keep possession when they get it, just run the clock down until they can get men back on the ice. Murrayfield playing cat and mouse, looking for the opening that will get the extra man in. All very crowded down there. And Murrayfield not finding it easy to open it up. And the shot from hand was blocked. Still retains possession though. Kelland. Well, the shot was from Kelland.
It looks like Chris Kelland scoring this goal, but there's a hint of someone in the crease there as the puck goes in. But Chris was bound to go in. There's so many players around the net. Chris Kelland eventually gets a shot in here. A player right in front of the goalie. The goalie's got no chance here, and it goes right through him.
Don't think it got a touch from anybody, so it'll be Kelland's goal, and Cardiff concede the power play goal, and it's now 2-0 to Murrayfield. Moria for Cardiff. And there's a glove loose on the ice, and the goal comes from Paul Pentland. That's his second of the game, and Murrayfield go into a 3-0 lead with nearly 3.5 minutes of the first period remaining. This is a bad start for Cardiff. Red.
Yes, and a nice pass over. Pentland's in a nice position here, but well out. He picks a nice corner, and Jeff Smith, it's right through him again.
3-0 it is then to Murrayfield Racers. It's his hand. Murrayfield bringing it up very calmly and coolly. Neil. Shot from Pentland was only just wide again. This is Moria. And Smith had plenty of time to see that. It's a nice comfortable height for his pads. But now here's Moria, the other end. Left hand stop from Hansen. Out by Hope into the corner, Moria. And Smith! Chin it was, Nicky Chin has pulled one back for Cardiff. Nicky Chin, the 18-year-old Welshman, puts Cardiff on the score sheet.
Yeah, this is just the tonic that Cardiff needed here. Nice look up with Steve Moria and a lovely pass. Nicky Chin in the right spot and a great shot right in the corner of the net. They really needed this one, but look at Nicky Chin, just moves in there to the right spot there, and a lovely shot. Murray Hansen had no chance.
Last minute of the first period, 3-1 to Murrayfield. Hand blocked by Heavey. This is Smith. Spent a lot of this first period on the ice. That time Pentland wide from a long way out again. But his long-range shooting has been one of the factors in this opening phase of the game. Moria. "14 seconds left." The countdown to the end of the first period, and it looks as though Murrayfield will go in with a big advantage, having gone into the 3-0 lead with 2 goals from Pentland and 1 from Kelland, and Nicky Chin bringing Cardiff back into the game. It's 3-1 at the end of the first period. And Smith, the attacking line for Cardiff. Last 6 seconds of the penalty on Kellan. And now Murrayfield back at full strength as Hansen covers up the puck.
That was a very disappointing power play from Cardiff's point of view, from the end of the last period to this period. They never really made a good chance. And they really needed a goal there to get back into this game, because they had a pretty sticky first period.
Hope. The battle for the 3 places behind Durham is likely to be a matter of higher mathematics over the weekend. Cardiff have to meet Fife, who are bottom. Murrayfield play Cleveland, who are next to bottom. And Peterborough have a Midlands derby against Nottingham. And how it'll all come out is virtually anybody's guess. At the moment, Murrayfield are bidding to put themselves in pole position. And there was some desperate work there by Hansen as Moria had 2 attempts right in front of the net. Given away, Moria. Hansen lost his stick. Moria saw the goal gaping and couldn't quite control the puck. Hansen has gone down again to cover up the puck. And we have got another infringement.
Well, I was just going to say, Murray Hansen's been having a really good season. But that was a really hair-raising incident here. Really bad pass and a nice tip by Steve Moria. Murray Hansen misses the puck altogether. And how Moria couldn't get a piece of that, he must have been really frustrated. Murray's still on the ice here when this next shot goes in. Then he's just got back in time. And the puck's still there and he's scrambling around, manages to cover the puck up.
Well, Hansen has been penalised for throwing his stick at the puck, and we've got a penalty shot. Moria! So it is now 3-2, and Hansen will be ruining his moment of rashness, Ray.
Yes, well, if a goalkeeper throws his stick, it's a penalty shot, and the referee picked it up. Sometimes referees will let goalies away with a little bit of that. But he's paid the ultimate price there for throwing his stick, and he'll be really annoyed with himself.
And still not on the score sheet, and that's somewhat unusual for him. And the Devils now very much with their tails up. Hope just had 1 shot saved, dummies another. Gets it away, and it's saved again by Hansen. Hand. Jock Hay, the Murrayfield coach, on the ice now, wearing 12. Neil was in front of the crease and couldn't get possession. Neil couldn't get it through again. Cardiff now penned in their own zone. On the break, Moria for Cardiff. Hope. Couldn't play the pass for risk of offside. Hope. Neil just tucked away from him at the crucial moment. Hay couldn't get it in. Cardiff still under siege. Hand. Pentland. Pentland. And again. Cardiff had their goal well covered, and Lawless has brought the puck right up to the other end. And there's the equaliser, put in by Steve Murray. From 3-0 up, Murrayfield have been pulled back to 3-all.
Well, there's no halfway house in this game. It's either play at one end or play at the other. And Murrayfield attacking with 5 men, all of a sudden give Cardiff a breakaway, and John Lawless here does really well. Holds, keeps his head nice, and a nice pass, and Moria puts it right in the top corner. Yeah, you see John Lawless looking up here. He knows what he's going to do. Looking, just drawing the man away, a nice little pass, and Moria makes no mistake.
Intercepted by Stone and given away. But now, 3 in the break for Cardiff. McEwen couldn't push the pass across. Cardiff were a little bit exposed then, and Murrayfield didn't make it count. And it's 4-3 now to Cardiff. The goal scored by Doug McEwen, and a goal that he's well deserved for his attacking play.
Yeah, this was a great chase by Nicky Chin. I thought Hugh Finlay should have got that first, but he didn't get it, and Chin got the nice touch there to McEwen, and he took a lovely goal there. Chin just gets to this puck first. Look at that. You wouldn't have believed that. And McEwen, great take.
Warrior at the face-off with Hand. Pollard. Blocked with the pad, or maybe the skate by Jeff Smith. Hay. Kelland. And now Pentland. Almost went in. Somehow or other, I think Smith may have just got a glove to it to keep it out, but there's a signal for an infringement. The penalty coming, but not until until Cardiff have lost possession. So they'll now look to keep possession until they can find themselves a scoring chance, and Smith has let it drift away, and now we'll have them call back for the penalty.
The penalty's going to be to Jim Mullard for something he did down this far end here, and he wasn't too pleased about it. Yes, it was a shot in here, but Mullard, I don't know whether he put his stick up just around the front of the net there. There's a high stick there. The referee didn't like it, and he's calling a penalty.
Cardiff have to retreat to collect the puck. This is Hope. McEwen was just ahead of him. Pass was intercepted by Hand and knocked away from him by Hope, retrieving his own error. Hope for the moment without his stick. I think got his skates in the way of the shot, and it's full devil, short-handed by Murrayfield.
Well, Tony Hand, Shannon Hope makes a great poke check there. He loses his stick, but he didn't actually throw his stick. But Cardiff are in all kinds of trouble. They should have been defending this well, having an extra man. But eventually the puck gets out to Chris Kelland here, and a great shot in the corner of the net.
Kelland's second goal of the game, and it is 4-all. And a short-handed goal at that. And whatever we may say about the quality of the defending, we can't complain about the drama. McEwen. Moria. Lawless. Hand. This is Moria. This is Smith. McEwen is in front of the net, but Murrayfield have won back possession and lost it again. McEwen back to Moria. Moria makes himself some room. Then back to Lawless. McEwen. Desperate defending going on by Murrayfield. And Hansen got a crucial skate in there by the post. Minutes left of the power play in Cardiff's advantage. Murrayfield have pulled back a goal. They are still a man short. Here's Hand. Neil is lurking. Hand has lost possession. Moria. Lawless. Moria! Moria's third, and Cardiff lead again.
Yeah, this is a really well-worked goal here. Look, Steve Moria gives it to John Lawless, and he cuts in, but he's looking for the return, and he's not disappointed, and he puts it away very well indeed. Really nice little play here. Moria just drops it off there and then goes to the position where he's going to get the return pass. Look, he's looking all the time, and Lawless makes a lovely return pass and a great goal. Well worked goal.
So we're now back at full strength on the ice, but Cardiff, however disgruntled they may have been about giving away the short-handed goal, will be somewhat reconciled to have recovered during the power play. Three minutes of the period left. This is Chin. Coombe. Blocked right in front of the net from Kelland. Collinson can't get it. And back goes Kelland to collect now. He's lost it. Here's Lawless. Made a gift of that. Another awful error by Murrayfield. And it is now 6-4 to Cardiff.
Well, Chris Kelland, most experienced man, last man, should never left this puck at all. He just gives this goal away. And Lawless takes it really well.
Hope for Cardiff, in every sense. Two goals in 60 seconds for Cardiff have changed the complexion of the game once more. Collinson. Hope. Hope again. Lawless ready to take over. Comes back, and the Cardiff players come back over the blue line, and then Lawless loses possession. And for Murrayfield. Big wind-up for the shot from Collinson, last minute of the period. Hope. Hope again. McEwen to Smith. McEwen. Smith was there. Mario's lurking. This is Smith. Nobody in front for Cardiff. 15 seconds left in the period. Neil. Mollard couldn't do anything. Collinson. And again, last 5 seconds now. Think the chance is going to pass them by. And Murrayfield will want to get to the dressing rooms and rethink their game. They had it under their control at 3-1 at the end of the first period. Now they go in to contemplate a tremendous comeback by Cardiff, who lead 6-4 at the end of the second period. And if we needed reminding that it's Comic Relief weekend, this little devil will do just that. Catch 'em young, they say. I wonder if he will remember this dramatic day. 6-4, his team lead as we start the third and final period of a game which will have a lot to do with the shape of the playoffs. Smith for Cardiff and for Murrayfield. Cardiff's away record, 1-6, lost 8, drawn 2. Murrayfield at home, 1-10, lost 6 and drawn 1. But that record looked a lot better until just recently, when they've fallen away dramatically. Cardiff supporters in good voice. Long journey at the moment, looking very worthwhile. But Red,
if Murrayfield had to get back into this game, they've got to try and do it easily, not give goals away and push everybody up. Because 2 goals is not very much in ice hockey. You can score that in a couple of seconds.
And we have 19 minutes and 26 seconds of the game remaining. Oh, another mistake at the back by Murrayfield. In the middle, Lawless, and coming in, Smith. And Hansen has covered up the puck. But if Murrayfield had paid for that, they would have only had themselves to blame, Red.
Yes, this is another breakaway, although it was a bit unfortunate from the defensive point of view. But a nice passing movement here. Good shot, but Murray Hansen tidies up very well indeed.
Number 20 for Murrayfield. And by his standards has had a pretty quiet game. Moria to Smith. Lawless comes across but doesn't get a pass. Hey for Murrayfield, number 12, the coach. And he's carried the puck virtually the length of the ice. But couldn't find Neil. Neil had to go and collect it on the boards. Moria. Hope. Neil has found Hand has lost it. King has lost possession to Neil. And 6-5 it is now as Steve Coombe gets one back for Murrayfield. His first goal of the game, and it's now 6-5, Ray.
Well, this is just the tonic they needed. Scott Neil really battling here, hanging in there when he's getting pushed around, and he gets a nice pass in. And Stevie Coombe just got the slight chance to shoot there, but gets his shot away at the bottom corner, and Jeff Smith going the wrong way. Yeah, just sheer persistence here with Scott Neil. Derek King just lost it to him and tried to hold him out, but Scott Neil does very well here, battling all the way. Nice pass to Steve Coombe. It just landed right for him, and Jeff Smith was going the wrong way, and it got in the bottom corner.
Well, I'll just remind you that Murrayfield won 7-6 when the teams met here earlier in the season. And it looks as though it could be another one of those games. Which way it'll end, though, in whose favour, who'd want to say?
Go, Paddy, go, Paddy.
Hope. Chin.
Get that stick good, Stevie.
This is Kelland. Collinson. Coombe to his left. Chance on the break again. Chin. Moria's shot was close.
Yes, you see, that was another example. That's another example of Murrayfield cutting them on throat. Collinson went up with a puck, but nobody covered him on defence, and he had to be the first one back. Thank goodness for Murray Hansen's catching hand there.
Come on, guys, let's go. Heads up, Paddy.
A number of times we've seen moves that have gone the full length of the ice. Quite remarkable. The shot again that time from Pentland was just wide, and now Cardiff are having to scramble. This is Kelland. Here's Moria. Chin. Around the boards by Pentland. Hope. Moria. Neil for Murrayfield. Smith. High and over the corner. Hope let one go. And that's in. That is now 7-5, and Steve Moria has got his fourth goal of the game and restored the two-goal margin.
Well, this has to be down to Murrayfield defence again. Absolutely nobody in front of the net. Two Cardiff men finished up in the front of the net. There's all the Murrayfield guys watching the puck. The puck's saved there, and there's two Cardiff men to one Murrayfield man, and there's the puck in the back of the net.
Kelland to Pentland. Just for a moment, the pace relaxes while Murrayfield get fresh legs onto the ice. Hey, number 12 is there. Just come on. His hand. Kelland. Mollard. Collinson. Nothing given. Collison from Ontario in his first season of British ice hockey narrows the margin to 1 goal. It is 7-6 to Cardiff.
Well, just when they look as if they're out on their feet, they can strike back again, Murrayfield here. Just working hard, and Jim Mollard picks up a nice puck here. Collison jumps into the slot, and a good shot beats Jeff Smith, all hands up.
Well, this is now exactly the score that it was, 7-6, when the teams met here earlier this season. But 11.5 minutes remain. Lawless across to Smith, and Smith missed it. Hope. Moria. Lawless dispossessed. Moria picks up the loose puck. And certainly the most effective line of the match has been this Lawless, Moria and Smith combination for Cardiff.
Well, I'm bound to say that I kept thinking that Murrayfield were really playing themselves out the game, badly defending. But they've shown a lot of courage in coming back time and time again. And who's to say what's going to happen in the last 10 minutes of this game? Because it's gone from one end to the other, chances at either end.
McEwen. Nice little dummy from Lawless. Smith. Hope. And now his hand. Two defenders coming back to close him down. Had to check back. Neil coming. Lawless. Smith. Mollard coming onto the ice for Murrayfield. Pass was meant for him, but it was intercepted. McEwen back to Moria. He's unstoppable. 5 now. And the 2-goal margin is there once again for Cardiff. They lead 8-6 thanks to Moria's 5th goal of the game.
Well, the blame for this goal stands right at Tony Hand's door. A really bad pass out here gives Cardiff another break, and they're going to exploit them. They must score 3-on-2, and Murray Hansen's got no chance at all. It's another 3-on-2 break here, and Moria, McEwen are so good with these. Moria, great shot. Murray Hansen hasn't much chance from that distance.
Chin here. Pass was a bit hard. Mollard trying to go all the way on his own. Great try by Jim Mollard.
Well, this is a great move by Jim Mollard. They sure needed a goal to get them back in the game here, Murrayfield. But Jeff Smith stands up and makes a nice catch here. But a great try.
Just about 4 3/4 minutes left. And there's one back for Murrayfield. I think the credit for it may go to Scott Neal. So we haven't seen the last of it yet. It's now 8-7.
See, just when you think it's a formality in ice hockey, something like this springs up. A scrambled puck, a little shot, and the puck's bouncing, and Scott Neal manages to get the puck in the net. Yeah, it's just a scramble and a shot, kicked it, and Scott Neal just manages to get the rebound, and suddenly we've got a new game.
Murrayfield a goal behind. "20 seconds left. Neal. All or nothing now for Murrayfield. His hand. The shot saved. And Jeff Smith has made a decisive save with 7 seconds remaining.
Well, that's Tony Hand's best move of a pretty dismal night he's had. He turned in well there, he was skating hard, made a lovely bit of room for himself, a good shot, but a great stop by Jeff Smith, and that will seal the game.
Hey!
7 seconds. Cardiff within touch of a famous victory. Shot was blocked, just too many bodies there. 4 seconds on the clock as the whistle goes.
That was amazing. There was a shot that the goalkeeper had to make in about 2 seconds. 3 seconds, so there could be another 2 shots before the end of this game here.
Hey! Go, you've got to delay the game!
The player manager watches from the bench. And it's all over. That's a victory that will echo up and down the valleys as Cardiff celebrate an 8-7 victory over Murrayfield that looks likely, but is not certain, to take them into second place and the crucial spot they wanted in the playoffs. It has been a game of drama from first to last.